Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Let me see, yes, okay. Oh, assalamu alaikum, my friends. Yes, I'm sorry if I've disappointed you that Brother Khaleel is not here today. He left me a note saying, Professor IQRA, could you please introduce today's show? And I, of course, more than graciously, I'm more than happy to do so. I hope you are okay and that you'll be able to do it. How difficult could it be after all? I mean, he wants me to say a number of things to remind you. Right, first of all, he wants me to remind you of the QR code, which is around here somewhere. Right, the QR code is an easy and effective, very efficient way for you to get directly to our Instagram page. It's right. See, I'm already dropping things. Forgive me. I hope Brother Khaleel is not watching. Right, yes, go to the QR code, hit it right now with your phone, and you'll be able to go directly over there. Apparently, modern science is wonderful, isn't it? Also, Brother Khaleel wants to ask that, can I remind you that we want to have you on the show. If you'd like to be on something called the Random Art Show, sounds quite odd. Right, if you want to be on that show, you can inbox us on our Instagram page. Apparently, yes. He also wants to make sure that you guys are enjoying the new shows. Yes, of course, the best one of those new shows is Kun Fire Kun with me and Kid Bilal. Right, also, he wants me to ask you a question. Let me see, where is that question now? He's not very organized with his script, is he? Right. He wants me to ask you, what is the first surah of the Quran? Of course, I can tell you the answer is, I'm not supposed to tell you until halfway through the show. Well, I know for a fact that I'm not as good looking as Khaleel, nor am I as talented, but I know a thing or two, and you'll see in our shows coming up how wonderfully talented we all are here at IQRA Kids TV. But for now, I hope you enjoy part one of our shows. Let's go for it.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
IQRA Kids TV.
Name any fairy tale and it will probably have a castle. Huge, majestic and enchanted. But did you know that there are castles in real life that look as if they've come out of a fairy tale? Well guys, I'm about to let you know that there are some out there and we're going to look at some of them right now. Right, before we do that, my friends, why were castles built anyway? That's a good question. Well, they were built by kings and queens of years gone by to protect the rule of their lands, obviously. Castles had not only to be able to withstand attacks, but project power and wealth for everyone to see. I mean, look at some of these castles here. They look so strong, don't they? As such, sturdy keeps and imposing walls were erected alongside marvelous palaces full of ornate and elaborate chambers filled with treasure and all sorts of interesting bits and pieces. In addition to the amazing, eye-watering organization of how they put these beautiful castles together, these castles were often built at strategic and spectacular settings at the mouths of valleys, at the entrance to mountains, and other interesting strategic locations. Now, if you think about the amazing history that surrounds every castle, the beauty of it, the scenery of it, it makes you think about all the interesting things that must have happened inside these castles. The intrigue and the mystery. Right, guys, let's get into the meat and potatoes. Let's look at 5 of the most spectacular castles in the world. Right, our first castle is known as Bran Castle in Romania. Located in Romania, Bran's castle is sometimes known as Dracula's castle. Although the Vlad Tepes never called his castle his home. The castle was first used in 1378 in defense against the Ottoman Empire. It later became a customs post on the mountain pass between Transylvania and Wallachia. While Vlad Tepes, or Dracula, the historical figure that was used in Bram Stoker's vampire novel, did not actually live in the castle. That's a bit boring, isn't it? He did spend 2 days locked in the dungeon while the Ottomans controlled Transylvania. Wow, I hope you guys are not freaked out by the fact that we actually showed you Dracula's castle. Ooh. Right, next castle that you're gonna find absolutely fascinating is in Transylvania again and is known as Corvin Castle. Built in a marvelous Gothic Renaissance style, Corvin Castle in Transylvania is one of the largest castles in the whole of Europe. Set on a hilltop overlooking the Zlasty River, the 15th century fortress proudly boasts a number of lofty towers as well as impregnable walls and a sturdy drawbridge. Now, there are many myths and legends that are surrounding this particular Romanian castle. In fact, it is so awesome and so picturesque looking that it has been featured in numerous television shows and even films. Oh. Right, castle number 3 is Pejama Castle in Slovenia. Set in the side of a large cliff face, I mean, look at that beautiful castle. Pejama is certainly one of the most awesome looking castles on the planet. Resting in the mouth of a cave, its position made it very hard for attackers to get over those walls and get to the people inside. You're probably thinking, well, how do people get food in there? Don't worry, they had special underground passages and caves that they could get water from and food and all sorts of goodies. For example, under the castle is a cave which spans 4 floors and is the second longest Slovenian cave. A section of the cave can be seen as part of the castle tour, while the rest is visible as part of an adventure tour. Oh, I'd like to go on that. It sounds nice. As I said before, the Pejama Castle has been used as a film location for many documentaries and feature films. The castle also was used by George R.R. Martin, who wrote Game of Thrones. Ooh. It has also been used by the Discovery Channel, who they say found it haunted. However, over the years it had been built and destroyed and rebuilt so many times. A great time to visit is in July, when it hosts a colorful and medieval festival and jousting competition with horses.
IQRA Kids TV.
Where? Where? Oh, where? But where? Where is Kid Bilal? Assalamu alaikum, you guys. Welcome once again to Where is Kid Bilal? Are you ready for another session? This one's going to be very tricky, so you need to be very much paying attention. Here we go. I thought I'd give you an easy one because, yeah, I'm right there. It's obvious, isn't it? Right, what have we got here? Oh, that's a tough one. That's a very hard one. A nice greenery there, isn't it? What about here? Yeah, there I am going again. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just going for some reason. Right, what about this one? Camouflage really well, but if you look very carefully, you might see me or not. What about this one here? That red thing there, that thing over there, that corner there. Ooh, what's going on? Okay, this one, yeah, I look like I'm sulking a little bit with my back to the body, but I'm not. I'm just chilling out, man. What about this one? Yeah, it looks like I'm swinging or something. I don't even remember what I was doing. Right, what about this one? Yeah, once again, I'm looking over the lovely countryside. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? Ooh, what about, a lot of stones, a lot of grass, a lot of greenery. But where am I? That's the question. Right, okay, a post, a bit of greenery, but where is your friend? Right, okay. Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, look like I'm falling asleep on a pole there, and it doesn't look right at all, does it? Right, what am I here? I'm looking so many places. I don't know where I am. What about here? I might be swinging in the trees. I might be on top of that rock over there. Who knows what's behind it? Right, what about this lot? Oh, once again. Oh, I know I was there. Or was I there? I might be. Oh, I can't remember. Oh, what about this? A path leading somewhere. I wonder where that's going to. Is it going towards me? I don't know. Right, guys, how did you do? Did you find me? If you didn't, don't worry. There are more programs of Where is Kid Bilal coming up soon. But for now, take care.
Your turn. My turn. Oh, your turn. My turn. Oh, your turn. My turn. Your turn. Oh, your turn. My turn. Your turn. My turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn. My arm's getting tired. My turn, your turn, your turn. Stop complaining. Your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn, your turn, my turn. Well, my arm's really hurting me now. I know, but don't worry, it's good exercise. We should always do exercise to keep ourselves happy and fit. Yeah, I suppose so.
Initiating system 1. System 1 loaded.
Hello, assalamu alaikum. I am still here. Yes, I'm still here. Right, did you enjoy that? I certainly hope so. Right, I need to make sure that you have got the answer for the first question. It was, what was the first surah of the Quran? I was so tempted to say it. I was this close to giving away the answer, but now I can do so because I'm sure you know that Surah Al-Fatiha is indeed the first surah of the Quran. Right, I'm supposed to do another question for you. What does the word IQRA mean? Which is my name, Professor IQRA. Ha! Right, what does the word IQRA actually mean? I'm so tempted to tell you, but I'm going to wait for the end where you can tell me the answer yourself. All right? Let's get into part 2 of our shows for today.
Initiating system. System 1 loaded.
IQRA Kids TV.
Right, castle number 4 is the Haar Castle in the Netherlands. Rising from lovely landscaped rose gardens. Look at that. The walls and towers of the Haar Castle look almost magical. Neo-Gothic in design, the beautiful castle is set just outside of the city and is in, of course, the Netherlands, with magnificent moats, lakes and gardens all around it. Look at this, so beautiful! Inside is also mind-blowing, as its 200 rooms are all amazingly decorated with priceless paintings and fabulous furnishings. While the earliest mentions of the castle is in 1391, the current version of it that we can see here dates back to 1892, when it was restored and refurbished from its ruinous state. The Hague is a typical medieval fortress with towers and ramparts, moats, gates, and of course, drawbridges. Like a real-life fairy tale castle, it rises majestically from the parkland with impressive trees, old gardens, and ponds. I like it there. I might go. Let's go, shall we? Yeah. Right, ready for castle number 5? It's a bit of a humdinger. It is known as the Hohenzollern Castle in Germany. Now, it doesn't matter if you see it from the treetops which surround it or from the clouds which flow around its walls. This castle always makes for an epic sight. I mean, just check it out. Sitting on top of a huge mountain of the same name, the castle and Gothic Revival Palace has some incredible architecture, and the halls and chambers within are just as awesome. Check it out! While the current castle was only completed in 1867, a fortress has stood upon the same mount since at least the 11th century. That's a long time ago. One of the most visited castles in the world, or of Germany for that matter, this castle is still owned by the royal house of the same name. Yes. If you like castles, you should check this one out because it looks beautiful. And now to our 6th and final castle, and man, talk about colorful! Look at those yellow walls! This is Panay Castle in Portugal. Panay Castle is as unique as they come, dripping with color. The eye-catching yellows and reds of its walls shine from its prominent hilltop sitting on the Sintra Mountains just outside of Lisbon. Completed in 1857 in a romantic style, its awesome design is a joy to gaze upon, and the views from the ramparts and gardens aren't half bad either. Now, taking in all of the fantastic features and exotic and extravagant architecture style is sure to be one of the highlights of any trip to Portugal. The bright colors and the Islamic influences of the Pena Castle are mixed with medieval European designs that come together beautifully. Beautifully. Check it out. Whoa! How cool were those? They look like they've just literally come out of a fairy tale book. Subhanallah, who would have known? Now guys, remember, if there are any cool places we should visit here on Let's See the World, you need to let us know about it so we can go there, check it out, and tell you guys all about it. All you need to do is send me an email on the following email address: info@iqra.tv. It's as simple as that. Wow, I thoroughly enjoyed this particular Let's See the World. Those castles were amazing. Guys, speak to you soon. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.
IQRA Kids TV.
Oh, is it over already? Oh, that was rather quick, wasn't it? We have been enjoying ourselves putting together these shows, and I hope you're enjoying them. Remember to hit that QR code and go over to our Instagram page right away. Okay, that question. What does IQRA actually mean? Which, as you know, is my name, Professor IQRA. To prove it, see, Professor IQRA, see, lab pass. I can go anywhere, absolutely anywhere. Right, IQRA means to read, to recite. MashaAllah, Alhamdulillah, I'm glad you all knew that. Right, so once again, apologies for Brother Khaleel not being here today. I had to stand before him. Who knows where he is? He's been doing his ABCs of Islam. Maybe he's gone to a different country again. Oh, I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out soon. Anyway, my friends, thank you so much for putting up with me, and I look forward to seeing you really soon. Take care of yourselves. Toodle pip. Salam alaikum. Reason number 7, it was a massive up. Right? Different things you do.
IQRA Kids TV.